What up, guys? It's your boy Illinois Valley, and it's that time in a patch where I release all my build videos. So that way you know exactly what you've been going up against this whole time. So for this patch, I went 2H and bow on all my characters. Like every single one of them was 2H and bow, including my Warden. So today we're going to cover that said class, my Warden. And you'll be surprised to know that with the Warden I took a couple chances. I ran 2 damage sets because the Warden's healing package is just amazing. And you can run double damage sets and get away with it on the Warden. No problem. So that's what we did. So we're going to go ahead and start with the stat sheet here. You can see we got no points into Magicka, 9 points into health, 55 into stam. We are a dark elf. Any race is good on Warden. Imperial, Wood Elf, maybe not Red Guard, but like I'm telling you, you can run just about any race on the Warden and you're going to be just fine. The Warden, such a good class, kills it. We are running Sugar Skulls and we are running the Serpent Mundus Stone. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and buff up real quick. This is with continuous, no pot. As you can see, plenty of sustain. We're tanky enough. The Warden, believe it or not, always takes a lot of damage and still does pretty well. I've never had an issue where I didn't feel like I was tanky enough. This is the back bar. Of course, we're going to be a little tankier on the back bar. If you don't want to run bow on the back bar, you can run sword and board and be even a little more tanky on the back bar. Your heals will be a little thicker. But I can tell you right now that I've been running it this way all patch, and we did just fine. This time we'll pop a pot. This is fully buffed. There you go, fully buffed. Looking pretty good, right? Really tanky, excellent resources. Damage is really good. Like the Warden just does a lot of damage. It doesn't need a lot of oomph to have a lot of oomph. But there you go, those are our stats. Alright, now we go into the good. First, for our pots, we are running the crown stat, tri-stat pots. You can run whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It's really up to you and your playstyle. You can run immovables. You can run stealth detection. You can run just about anything you want, guys. I just really love tri-stats. They just really do a lot of work for me. I like to play with them like defensively as well. Like I'll pop one and only when I really know that I'm in trouble. Or if I just want to stay on the offensive, obviously I'm going to pop it and then go into my burst combo. So, I mean, pots are just so key to your playstyle. So you can run whatever you want. It's up to you guys. I am running the Spriggan's Maul. You can run the Great Sword Sharpened if you want. I am running the Maul Nernhone. The damage difference is very minimal. I think Spriggan's Sword with the Sharpened is a little better, but this is what I've been running all patch. No need to change it because the damage it's so minimal. It's crazy. So we are running a weapon damage glyph as well on the front bar. On the back bar, we are running crit riposte for that extra crit resist. We are running defending for the extra bulk. You can run powered if you want. The Warden really doesn't need powered. Like I said, the heals are so good on the Warden. The healing package is so good that you really don't necessarily need to run powered. So go ahead and run defending. I'm running the the crown lethal poisons on the back bar for a little extra pressure. Not a big deal. The only reason why we run bow is for the extra speed and just to be able to poke at people from a distance. The bow heavy attack's really good too because you're from a distance. You can get in your heavy if you have to. Like if you're kiting in, you got to turn real quick and get a heavy in. That's easy to do on the bow. No problems. We are running 2 pieces heavy, 5 medium. We are running Balarg's heavy head infused max health. Chest, we are running medium Hunding's Rage tri-stat infused. We are also running the Blood Spawn heavy in pen max health. Waist is Hunding's max stam in pen. Hands is also max stam in pen. Legs is infused with a tri-stat glyph. You could run in pen here if you'd like. To get a little more crit resist, and then max stam in pen on the feet. We are running the robust with the stand recovery on the neck, and then infused weapon damage on the 2 rings. That is our gear. Feel free to change it up however you like. I guess the one major suggestion I could make, other than running sword and board, would be instead of running Balargs on the head, maybe run Crags for the extra pen, because the pen is kind of low, but the Warden's still going to hit super hard, even at the pen we're sitting at. So just keep that in mind. So that's the gear. Okay, diving into our skills. On our back bar first, we are running Shuffle. Very important, especially when you're running the bow. You don't want to be stuck too long anywhere, because if you are, then I don't care what class you're on, suddenly you're in trouble. So Shuffle's good. Vigor. Bull Netch. You could actually run Betty as well. There's really no wrong answer there. If you feel like your mag recovery is struggling to keep up with some of your mag abilities, then you can run Netch. Arctic Blast is a flex spot. You can run just about anything here that you would like. Like if you want to run Living Trellis, that would be fine. Or whatever, like if you want to like put Shuffle here and maybe run Poison Inject, it's up to you. It's kind of a flex spot. We are running Ice Fortress and then Healing Thicket. This also could be Permafrost if you'd like. Or you could run the Sigic Alt Undo. The 8% mitigation you get with your Ice Fortress, so you don't need that 8%. But you do have that Undo, which will, it's like a nice little escape maneuver if needed. But I think, you know, a lot of times Healing Thicket has saved my butt, not going to lie. On the front bar, we're running Dawny, Birds of Prey, Rally. This is a flex spot. You do not need to run Rally here. You can run whatever you want. You could also right here, you can run Executioner over Reverse Slice. I like Reverse Slice to have that little AoE damage. With your subs coming down and your Reverse Slice coming in, the executing multiple targets is definitely a thing. I just really like it. You can run Executioner if you'd like. I really like Reverse Slice here. Of course, we're running Dizzy Swing and Sub Assault. Those are our skills. We will jump into our passives. You're going to want all of these, all of these, all of these, all of these. If you're going to run Sword and Board, you want all of those. Of course, you want under Bow, you want all of those. Under Medium, you're going to want all of them. Under Heavy, it's the first 3. I got them all, just in case. Fighter's Guild, you're going to want that Slayer passive for the extra weapon damage. If you're going to run Undo, you're going to want Concentrated Barrier, because why not? Extra damage shield. If you have your Undaunted, you'll want to do that, and then switch to One Piece Light somewhere. Assault, you're going to want Continuous. And Combat Frenzy, Reach isn't really much of a thing for us. Don't worry about that too much. Of course, Combat Medic and Battle Resurrection are really important in the support. And then you're going to want all your racial passives, of course. And then Alchemy, you're going to want 3 in medicinal use. So those are all our skills, all our passives. I'm talking fast because we're trying to get through this. I like to keep my build videos under 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and move into our CP. Alright, so when it comes to CP, I really just want to say that I don't even know, like, this is just like a guide of how I did it, but definitely not me telling you how you should do it. Definitely experiment, play around, do whatever fits your playstyle, and don't worry so much about what I did, because I did what's more my playstyle. So with the Warden, I chose to go a little more tankier or a little more defensive on when it came to my CP points. So we did 2% all here. We did run the resilience to get that extra crit resist. And don't sleep on the preparation down here, guys. Try to put some CP in here. That way you're not struggling with those resource guards. Any little bit of CP you can throw in here is going to help you in the long run. I promise you, resource guards are OP as fuck. They don't need help. So go ahead and throw some CP in there. Of course, we're running the Duelist Rebuff. This is a really good, this is really good, actually. Like, if you're not running this, I'm not really sure why you're not running this. I have it at 8%. I highly recommend you push it all the way up to 10%. That 10% is really nice. Again, with Warden, you get the luxury of having good heals. So I'm like skimming off the top a little bit here, but that's okay. That's me. This is actually really good as well. Unsaleable. This is your AoE mitigation, real nice. I'm sitting at 4%, but if you want to crank that up a little bit higher, by all means. If you want to crank it all the way up to 10%, go for it. It's good. It's good. I also have endless endurance down here for this max stam. Of course, we got points into tireless discipline. It's extended bite. And then we want this route to get to Blessed. We get a little extra max mag, why not? And then get as many points into Blessed as you can. I'm only CP 1200, so like I don't have a ton of points into Blessed. But of course, as we go, as we earn CP, I will definitely be higher than 2% in Blessed. But for right now, that's where I sit. Again, this is open to interpretation. You can like put CP wherever you want. So we're running Endless Endurance, Unassailable, Duelist Rebuff, Resilience. Those are our blue tree slottables. Moving to the red tree. We have points into sprint reduction because, you know, that I sprint a ton. We got points into movement speed. We got points into block. Points into Hero's Vigor. Points into the Mystic Tenacity. Points into roll dodging, of course, because I'm a roll dodging freak. We got points into Defiance. Of course, you're going to want Survival Instincts, Ironclad, Boundless Vitality, and Rejuvenation. I think I just gave it away. There we go. That's what I'm running in my slottables. Again, open to interpretation. You guys want to do what fits your playstyle best. Green tree is not a big deal. I think one of the biggest ones is the reduced fall damage. I usually play on a Wood Elf, so for me, this one's kind of a big, because as a Dark Elf, I just realized I take a little more damage. Even though I'm used to dropping down from like a tower or whatnot, and not even worrying about it as a Wood Elf, as a Dark Elf, I gotta keep that in consideration, so I have this up to 35%. You don't have to be that extreme if you don't want to. Of course, you want to level up your mounts here. Alright, in closing, guys, the Warden is an OP class for sure. Don't let people sit there and call you a carry class or anything like that. Don't worry about what other people have to say in general. Play what you want to play. Don't worry about what other people think. It's whatever. If you want to play a Warden and run around and kick people's asses, then do that. Who cares what other people are saying? If they hate whisper you, then you did a good job. You're doing a good job. You did your job. You triggered them, or you did something that they didn't like. It's whatever, guys. It's your game. Play it your way. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. I know it's really late in the patch, but this is how I do it when it comes to all my class builds. I love you guys. Thank you everybody who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, come on, throw me some subs. We're trying to get to 1K by the end of the year. Alright guys, peace.